Hello, my name is Maria Fernanda Rivera Rodriguez, and today I'm going to talk to you about some topics that I've been looking throughout the semester in the subject of business English. For this last evidence, I made an oral speech on the impact of information systems on business, where we will address the following topics. In a more competitive world, it is essential to understand market behavior and the factors necessary to develop effective strategies. Therefore, in this integrative learning product, we will analyze various topics we have seen or hear throughout our lives. The topics we will cover are the five force model, business process, and the use of management information systems for business decision making, WEF 2, WEF 2.0 and 3.0, and the supply chain. Okay, let's begin with our first topic, the five force model created by Michael Porter in the 70s. This model helps business understand market competition and improve their strategies. It includes five main forces. The first one is buyer power. Customers influence prices. If they find better deals elsewhere, companies must adjust. The second one is supplier power. Suppliers can raise prices or reduce quality, affecting business operations. The third one is threat of substitutes. If there are many alternatives, companies can lose customers easily. The fourth one is threat of new entrants. New competitors can enter the market and increase pressure. And the final one, rivalry among competitors. The more competitors, the tougher to fight to understand out. This model connects closely with information systems, which helps business collect and analyze data. That way, they can make smart decisions and respond quickly to market changes. In short, Potter's model is a powerful tool for strategy planning in any business. Having already covered the topics of the five forces model, which found very interesting and insightful, today we will move on to two important topics from chapter 2, business process and the using means for business decision making. Okay, so let's begin with business processes. A business process is made up of four main components. One, accounting and finance. This area handles accounts payable, accounts receivable, and the creation of financial statements. Two, marketing and sales. It involves customers acquisition and execution of marketing campaigns. Three, operation management. This includes tasks like ordering inventory and manufacturing products. And four, human resources. It focuses on staff hiring, vacations tracking, and the sick leave registration. One interesting point about business processes is how they are all interconnected. For instance, when a product is being delivered, it's not just the responsibility of the operation team. Marketing and customer service also play key roles, ensuring that the product reaches the right audience and meets customer needs. Now, moving on the management information systems and their role in decisions making, there are three main types of MES that support different kinds of business decisions. The first one is a transaction processing system. This system handles routine, structured decisions such as a payroll, processing, or tracking loss records. The second one is the decision support system. It organizes and analyzes data using tools like online analytical processing to evaluate different strategies and opinions. And the third one, the executive information system. The system supports top level executives by helping them make unstructured or non routine decisions that require judgment, insight, and evaluation. Now let's move on to a very interesting topic, Web 2.0 and Web 3.0. When YouTube appeared, it was something totally new. Suddenly, we couldn't see what other people were doing from anywhere in the world. But do we know the name of the era in which these social networks emerged? First, in the 1990s, the so called Web 1.0 emerged, a more static internet focused on displaying information. Then came Web 2.0, which changed everything. We no longer just watch content, now we participate it. Networks like YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn allowed us to have a profile, share ideas and content with other people. Some key features on this stage were user created content, collaboration, and open information sharing. And today we are entering the era of Web 3.0 based on intelligence applications that understand what we say and what we need. Using artificial intelligence, a clear example is ChatGPT, Gemini, and or the IA of Microsoft. And thanks to the social media, we are now more connected than ever. What once just about sharing likes and dislikes is now a powerful tool for promoting products and services, and connected with the world. Finally, let's talk about a well known term in the business world, the supply chain. Why is this topic important? Because as future managers, we need to understand what the supply chain is, and as it is, what allows a business to function. The supply chain includes all the processes and resources necessary for a product or service to reach the end customer. This involves those who supply the raw materials and those who receive the finished product. There are five key activities within the supply chain. The first one, planning, manning resources to meet demand. Two, resourcing, obtaining raw materials from reliable suppliers. Three, manufacturing, producing goods and arranging product schedules. Four, delivering, transporting products to the customer. And five, returning, managing returns and providing customer support. There are supply chain management systems that help make this network faster, more efficient, and more cost effective. In summary, this process encompasses three main stages. The first one, the flow of materials from suppliers. Second one, transformation into finished products. And third, the distribution to customers. To conclude this talk, I want to say to management systems are fundamental tools in the business world. They help companies grow, remain stable, and compete in increasingly demanding markets. It is also important to remember these topics we covered previously, such as the five forces model, business process, and the use of information systems, Web 2.0 and 3.0, and the supply chain. All of these are key whether we work in a company or are thinking of starting a business. In short, knowing and understanding these topics is essential for us as a future managers. They will give us a solid foundation for making better decisions and facing the challenges of the business world.